Hello there, welcome back to EU4 where I'm playing as the Netherlands. It is 1687. I'm not going to unpause it straight away because I've got a few text to unlock. Let's do that now. So Admin Tech 23 is measuring the world. The new sciences have given us a number of different ways to describe and measure the world around us. Let us send these learned men out into the world in general and into our country in particular. We cannot know what resources are at our disposal until we have thoroughly searched all our lands for minerals, counted every last subject, and assessed every last enterprise. So it increases admin and development efficiency. To be honest, I got no idea what that really does. Diplotech 23 is heavy frigates. The original frigate design described any ship that was built for speed and maneuverability. As the concept developed though, it became its own unique class of ship designed to support ships of the line. Client states an advanced casus bellis, increases colonial range, increases settler growth, and that was a heavy frigate. And Miltech 23 is a light cavalry. Heavily armoured cavalrymen were by their nature cumbersome to form up and vulnerable on the battlefield. Lighter cavalry was added to armies to act as scouts for the army during marching and screen heavier cavalry before it's charged in the battlefield. So increases military tactics, increases maneuver value, increases cavalry shock, and it enables a whole bunch of new units. And it's always risky changing units in war because that makes them vulnerable. But I'm going to change them in this siege first. Oh no, I can't actually. Either way, I can either drag them out to fight me if they see that I'm vulnerable, or I'll just get to change for free. I might go for the Caroline infantry. They seem quite well balanced. I don't see why you'd ever pick Latin hussars over Latin dragoons. Since cavalry I think is more about offensive, I'm going to go for the arm branch cavalry. And we'll get the mortar. Okay. Now, what else is happening? 2 of my colonies are done. What I'm going to do, I'm going to start a new colony here in Brazil. And I'm doing that so I can get that into a nation at last. Can't do the same here in North America, unfortunately. Where else do I have colonies that need to be done? Oh, that's right, I'm going to do one here as well, in Nakunu. We'll wait for that morale to kick back up before I move them, just in case they do get attacked. Yeah, more so. There's a few new casus bellis all kicking in. A bit, a few more artillery to try and increase this speed. So I've got 12 at the moment. At 16 I get another bonus. Dangerous ideas are spreading. Our slightly less dogmatic thinking has led to new and strange notions of humanism. This is a cause for deep concern since people are starting to question the proper order of things. Loses stability. Embedded letter of Marquet. Privateering is always a difficult diplomatic issue, especially when no open war is conducted, and the distinction between an enemy who must be subject to certain rules of war and a lawless pirate is not always clear-cut, even less so in the case of a recently captured vessel, which has displayed a letter of Marquet issued by a colonial governor with dubious authority. While the supposed privateer looks like a simple pirate to us, accepting the letter as valid may allow us to maintain a better diplomacy with his masters. Yep, we can afford to show some leniency. I'm going to try and boost up the speed of one of these sieges first, because they've really gotten away from me. So Cologne have committed to this siege in Augsburg, in Aachen. Good. I needed that. Prestige in Manado, he's self-sustaining. I don't even know where Manado was. Oh, you can probably move down there now. You can move into there now. Is it one of these ones? Hmm. Monado. Ah, that place. Okay. Where to go next? Not really sure. Might just leave it for the time being. And we'll just focus on this war. I feel like I should take the fight to them. But I don't want to sacrifice all this. Yeah, I should have abandoned these sieges earlier, I think. In hindsight. And focus on knocking out their army. But again, if Cologne can knock out Aachen, that takes out 8,000 troops. Oh, taking the lead again. 28 to 21. Here's all my new catapults. Oh, they got oversticked. Okay. Good for them. Got that pretty early somehow. We still to get through Limburg though. Claims on our rivals. We've managed to produce very legitimate documents which show that we have historical claim on one of their provinces. Claim a claim on Burrito, 10 prestige. Ah, Aachen. Been sieged down. I'm sure they'll now leave the war. Don't really need any more prestige, but I will grab one anyway to max it out. Okay. Excellent. And there's the siege of Luik done. And there's the siege of Keulen done. It gives you a pretty good war score. Question is, do I need to get my provinces back? Let's find out. What if I sue for peace? Do I get Brabant and Wick? That makes a very small coalition. I think I will, because I do need those two in case I ever can take on Savoy. Or no, I can't make him a vassal. Let's just do that. And whatever money as well. Okay. Send the demand. Bang. I'm a great power again. I've got 2 new provinces. I've got Brussels and Luik. I will decline unlawful territory demand. So Brandenburg's the new emperor, so I'm going to cozy up with him. I can purchase an ability. I'm going to make this fort maintenance on border with rival, my next one. Okay, now. I'm aware that I'm very, very much over my force limits. I'm trying to address that a bit as well. With some camps. And I'll do that in places where I'm not going to really need stuff. So let's build on Taiwan. Can produce some land numbers for me. All these places can do it. That's going to convert soon, so I won't bother doing it there. Okay. That gets me another lot of troops. That works for me. Yeah, I think I might get a new... fort. Although I got, maybe I don't need it actually. I've already got a star fort in Lewis, so I might as well leave that there. No point destroying a star fort for no reason. I can get a new idea. I can get quality ideas. Finest of horses. Let's do that. How steadily those troops take the ground. How beautifully those cavalry form. Look at those grey horses. Who are those fine horsemen? They are fine troops. The cavalry combat ability increase. We really need to find a way to attack Savoy. That is the greatest annoyance for me at the moment, is Savoy. You need to choose a new colony. Do I still have an army in South Africa at all? No, I don't. Could work on that a bit more. Or I can try and take this one in Australia. Maybe I'll do that. Let's just grab... No, I can't get people there. Heated debates. Some members of the Parliament are having some concerns regarding our increasingly bad reputation. They are claiming it's having a negative effect on our trade relations. This question has been raised numerous times in the past, but not that many have thought of it as any consequence. This time the matter is causing some really heated debates though. Perhaps you should try and settle things before they get out of hand. I'll spend the ducats. Now to choose when to attack Brunei. Pontal is making cocoa. Native assimilation in Pontal. Some of the local natives have been assimilated into the colony's population. The additional population, we have a lot bigger faith in the feasibility of Pontal. 100 pops there. Brunei. I'm going to sabotage their reputation. See, that might make them drop a few alliances if I'm lucky. And Malacca? And then do the same thing. Done. Spread of disease. New diseases have brought over from overseas, have quickly spread among the tribes and almost annihilated the entire native population in some areas. Assuage their pain. Okay, all these buildings are about to kick in. It's my force limit. Should steadily grow. Why is it not steadily growing with each one of these buildings? Is that, oh, there we go. Guess it works on some more than others. Aha! Back under my limit. That's saving me almost 60. That's a lot of money that's saving me. Wow. Maxed out Brandenburg's relations. I'm going to build 4 more artillery to help that other army. Oops. Yeah, my armies are 36 strong, so I need a couple more ships as well. I might get some more heavy ships to escort. I've only got 10 heavy ships there. Build 5 up here. and build 5 down here for when they get back. Okay, they're going to take a while. Monado will start converting. Still building so many buildings. Wave of obscurantism. As a typical response to different kinds of problems, obscurantism was a frequent behaviour in most nations, at least until the Age of Enlightenment arose in the most advanced Western nations of the European continent. I would say ignorance is bliss. I've got plenty of, what do you call it? Unrest, no, prestige to dole out. Salvata could use a workshop, so could Medag and Kalag. Go to Karoo can use a cathedral. Ruhunu can use a manufactory. Brussels can use a conscription centre, so could Susquehanna. Okay. Dutch Brazil will soon be a colonial nation, which is good. Now I've got to just decide when to attack. Got obviously some uprising issues in my new provinces. I might even just force them to come out. They haven't any real issues, so how about let's go back to Europe. Let's force these guys into action. Whoa, Savoy have got some serious issues. Not that I'm complaining the slightest. So I still want 2 of their provinces. Fortunately, Britain and Austria still help them out. Canceling up to 76%. Remember, Great Britain has ended. That's no good. I better get that top back up, that's for sure. Times of need. The dynasty of a noble stadtholder, the Van Oranje, is certainly a powerful one. Through Lodovic IV, they rule our nation and will do so for many years to come. However, even the great are sometimes in need of help. Thankfully, the Van Oranje family has tied strong bonds to other great powers, such as the von Habsburg house led by no other than Ferdinand II, Archduke of Austria. His gracious wife, Roseanne, is a daughter of our own royal house and an invaluable contact. Perhaps we should ask her if we can influence her husband to lend us a hand. Don't need a general, don't need men. We don't need any help from Austria. 10 prestige. Now that I've brought those guys out, these Legion separatists should spawn pretty quick. Private ones, I can probably deal with them myself, to be honest. I'm not doing more wars in Europe anytime soon, just because of issues I'm causing. So once I've sorted these issues out, I'll head back to Indonesia. Nope, I lost an advisor. Military advisor, who can I replace it with? I've got Nicholas Cortina, Fort Defense. Speaking of forts, I'm going to build a fort in Kuching. I can't. I've got too many things there already. I'm going to take out this workshop. Replace it with a fort. And the reason for that is next time I go to war with Brunei, they can't just keep doing circles. They'll get to Kuching and they'll have to stop. So I'm going to attack from this side, if I can get access through Portugal. No, they're Portuguese. I don't do that. Yeah, I'll go around and they'll get stuck in Kuching. Got 2 forts on either side of this strait, so Malacca's army will get cut off one side or the other. It's all coming together, I think. We're match from Great Britain. Yes, please. France has lost more land to Savoy. If only Austria and Great Britain would stop their alliance. We can work together to destroy them. In the meantime, though, I'm going to... Oh, Pontal has become self-sufficient. Now I've got Dutch Brazil. Done. Another colonial nation. Once I get an army, I can take out these troops. Okay, we'll leave it at that. So, it's waiting on these unrest to do something, and then I'll move out back to Asia. Thanks for watching, guys. Appreciate your support. Hope to see you next time.